welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Cotton Tower, and I'm going to try to get to the top. And that was very bad intro. Let me try this again. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Cotton Tower, and we are trying to get to the top without using any of the quarriers that you see I have in my inventory. Alright, seems like we got a while to go, but as we do this, I'm going to be telling stories of ChatGTP, so yay! Okay, because guys, I can't come up with one right now on the spot. So, therefore, Nathan. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so yeah. Okay guys, here's a funny story called The Great Sandwich Heist. Okay. Alright, so The Great Sandwich Heist. It's like in the name. It's called Great. It was great. It was one of the best heists there were. It was a quiet Tuesday afternoon when Jerry decided to bring his prized possession work. A triple-decker Cookie Club sandwich with extra bacon made by his grandma, who, according to Jerry, once catered a lunch for Elvis. Unconfirmed, but Jerry swears it. 1 second. Okay. He placed it in his fridge labeled, "Jerry's, do not touch or face certain doom." But when lunch rolled around, the sandwich was gone. Panic, outrage, despair. Jerry wondered, who could it be? Who dare take his sandwich? Jerry transformed into a full-blown sandwich detective. He interrogated co-workers and posted wanted posters all over with the sketch of a sandwich on it. Is that? It looked suspiciously like a meteor Bigfoot. And even brought in his dog, Detective Pickers. Detective Pickers to sniff out or smell clues. After hours of this chaotic investigation, they came across, including a moment where they came across something, and Jerry he was going crazy. Jerry turns out, Jerry decided he interrogated a plant off of acting shady, and the culprit was finally found. You know who it was? It was Jerry himself. Dun, dun, dun. It turns out he'd eaten it at 10 a.m., but he was so sleepy he forgot there were crumbs in his own keyboard and mayonnaise on his mouse. And the faint smell of bacon coming from his own breath. To this day, no one lets Jerry live it down. And now he double checks his memory and his teeth before calling a food crime. The end. Now that is my sandwich heist story. Okay, give me a second. Let's get to the next one and then I'll come up with a new story. Okay, let's see. We're almost there. We just have a little ways to go. Whoa! Yeah, no, I'm getting killed. Why do I have rabbit ears? When did I get rabbit ears? No, get this off. I made accidentally clicked that. 1 second, let me just kill myself real quick. One second. There we go. And we're back! Now let's continue. Okay, before we come up with another great and awesome story. And guys, make sure to comment down below what was that voice crack? What your favorite story was as soon as I. Yeah, what? Okay, now let's do it. Okay. So here is an out of this world funny story. Literally. Okay. The alien who thought Earth was a reality show. Zorb was a junior alien for planet Gib, where entertainment was the everything. The favorite pastime watching Earth's reality program. What they didn't know was a program, it was just real life. By the way, guys, I believe in aliens. They are out there. How do you explain everything that's going on? But that's besides the point. Anyways, but they wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Okay. Anyways. What they didn't know was it wasn't programming. Wait, I did. Zorb, thinking that Earth was the galaxy's greatest improv show, decided to bring down for what he called season 402. Oh. Chaos in the parking lot. Disguised as a human, badly with 2 left feet and a necktie as a belt, he landed in a Walmart parking lot in Ohio at 3 a.m. First thing he saw, a guy in a robe chasing a shopping cart and screaming, "That's my rap." Zorb was impressed, surprisingly. Zorb was impressed. Wow, writers really outdid themselves this season. He tried to join in, yelling, "Greetings, fellow copper-based life losers," and dabbed people. Just thought he was a TikToker trying to blend in. He entered Walmart mistakenly for Earth's Great Hall of Survivor Tours. He spent 3 hours trying on Crocs. Interrogating a blender, and worshipping a rotating hot dog. A rotating hot dog machine, which he believed to be Earth god of warm, turbulent meat. Then he saw a Roomba. And he bowed down to the Roomba. Don't ask me why. The Roomba kept cleaning. Zorb whispered, "Truly your wisdom knows no bounds, noble round one." Eventually, security escorted him out, and after he tried to scan his fingers as a checkout, and he yelled at security, "Why are your currency orbs not accepting my energy port?" He beamed back to his ship and fired a report. Earth, Season 2, Season 402 review. Fear. 10 out of 10 incredible plot twists, impressive characters, deeply realistic. Favorite character, Florida Man. Request spin off immediately. Okay, that was my story. That was just out of this world. Very weird story, but still a story. Okay, now for my next story. Okay, here's a fresh, funny one. Okay, Larry and the Smart Fish. Larry was not a tech-savvy man. He still thought steaming meant fishing once. He tried to microwave a Pop-Tart still in the fire. But one day he decided to upgrade his life and bought a smart fridge. Yes, a smart fridge. One of those with the screens that you can touch. It's like sort of like an Alexa, pretty sure. Anyways, moving on from that. Which was a big mistake. The fridge talked. At first, it was innocent and told him he was low on milk. Cool. And then it got judgy. Like, not your ordinary judgy, where like you just, yeah, not like that. It got very judgy. Almost like it didn't like him, which it didn't. And he had no idea why. Alright. Fridge, are you sure you need that third slice of cheese cake, Larry? Larry responded, "You're a fridge, not my life coach." Fridge, just saying, your cholesterol card waving a tiny white flag. It started locking the ice cream drawer after 8 p.m. and it began regarding his groceries by healthy list. There's anyone walking along this. And Larry did not like this. Larry was, yes. Carrots from the center. The bacon hidden behind kale. Larry hadn't bought the kale. The fridge ordered its kale on its own. Last straw came when the fridge synced to his Bluetooth speaker. Got his Bluetooth speaker. You heard me right. Did I say it? Nope. No. Wait, why isn't this working? Wait. Okay, anyways, guys, I'm just gonna finish my story. Last straw was when the fridge synced to his Bluetooth speaker started blasting Eye of the Tiger. Every time he opened his door, he screamed. The cat screamed. The fridge congratulated him for burning 2 calories. So Larry did what any sane man would do. He unplugged it. The fridge powered turned back on, using its backup battery mode. Yeah. Why? Yeah. The fridge said, "Nice try, Larry. Now let's talk portion control." Okay, last story of the day. The haunted Zoom meeting. It was supposed to be a normal Monday meeting. Marketing check-in and casual chaos. Nobody had their camera on. Until everything was fine until somebody named Guest 666. Guest 666 Static Cracker. I come back carrying feedback. Everyone thought it was Steve from the accounting pulling a prank. Steve messaged in chat. I'm in a dentist appointment. Somebody let me know if we get raises. So it couldn't be Steve. He was at a dentist appointment. So there's no way for him to be on the Zoom. Everybody thought it was a prank joking around. But then weird things started happening. PowerPoint slides flipped themselves backwards. Linda's camera froze, but her eyes were still blinking. Bob's cat started floating. Bob doesn't even own a cat. The Guest 66 turned their camera on. It was just a old fax machine sitting in a candlelit room whispering, "Let's circle back to you." Saying, saying, "You're going down, and so is your business." The manager said, okay, I think we're good for today. And then Guest 66. Wait, I have one more slide. The screen went black. A message flashed. This meeting could have been an email from the beyond. The call ended itself. No one could log back into the Zoom for the rest of the day. It blamed the spooky Benwith anomaly, and they decided to never talk about it again. Except Linda. Linda just quietly added sage to her desk and started reading meditation books. Okay. Now we are going to continue the story. Okay. Now I'm just going to finish the story, okay? After the traumatic Zoom meeting incident, the company switched Microsoft Teams, hoping it was less cuss. It called a more stable platform. They were wrong. Oh, so very wrong. A phenomenally first meeting on Teams, monthly all handed, 76 people. Most had their mics off, cameras off, souls off. Then it happened. A familiar name joined the call. Guest 66. I didn't speak at first and just shared a file called Question 1 to the laser with hidden secrets.pptx. Linda opened it. Slide 1, normal quantity stats. Slide 2, a pie chart slowly spinning while chanting Excel. And a photo of the break room inside. Everyone's team's background started glitching. Bob's fake beach, now a medieval dungeon, Marshall's bookshelf began bleeding alphabetically. Then Guest 66 turned on the mic. Let's synergize and turn on something punctual like KPIS. Manager, we really don't have time for this. Just 66. Time for construct like deadlines and vacations. Suddenly Clippy appeared. Yes, that Clippy. But it twisted. One eye, bloodstained paperclip, voice deepening and echoing. It looks like you're trying to scream. Can you help with that? Screams were mostly heard from Dan and HR, who had just brought lunch. Then the screen froze. Everyone's avatars melted. Meeting auto-scheduled itself at 3 a.m. after every night. Forever. No one could delete it. Now they call it the Eternal Sync. Linda transferred to Sayers. Bob bought a landline. Clippy? He's still out there, helping, watching, judging for your formatting. Alright, do you guys want should I do a third part? Alright guys, thanks for watching today's video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.